I got a pile of sand from the quarry in there, and this is, see if I can get a peek at it without unwrapping it. I already had it unwrapped, dug some out. Well, there's a little bit of a view of it in there, and that's for different things around here, mixing with concrete. I like to use it for sandblasting, but it's dry. It has to be dry, and that is wet. But over here at the old house, I have some spread out on the ground that's drying up. I don't have another bucket handy. I'm just going to go ahead and sift this right into the blaster. As soon as I get an empty bucket, I'll sift it into the bucket, because I could screw up and let just a couple of these in there, these bigger grains, and then I'll have a problem. This stuff cost about, I don't know, I think 20 bucks a ton or something like that. 20 bucks a pickup load, I forgot. But I got a dump bed on my dually, and I can put about 3 tons in there. So this is the most practical way to get sand for the sandblaster. A little bit of work, but to buy this stuff in bags costs a lot of money, like 5, 6, 7 bucks a bag for a 50-pound bag. And you go through that in just a few minutes. But see, none of this stuff here will go through. That won't go through the sandblaster. Now, there's a little pile that I dumped out of the bucket that's still wet from that pile under the tarp over across the street. Took that bucket, put it over here. I can dump this gravelly stuff in that instead of walking over there, dumping it out there. That last clip was about 10 minutes ago, if that. This is going pretty quick. By the way, you guys that saw me doing that wet blasting, that was yesterday. And last night I did put a front tire on the motorcycle and rebuilt the caliper on this side. And that was a bear. That caliper had issues. It had a lot of corrosion, and it was a job, but I got it done. Took several hours. I didn't get in the house until late, really late, like around midnight or something. So be watching for that video. It's going to be a lot of editing. So, and then I got to go across the street and dig up that that pile of black sand that I used yesterday. If I can focus in on that, got to get that stuff brought over here and do the same thing with that over here that I'm doing with this sand. I wish I could just use, that bigger black sand in this thing, because that sand was cutting good, but it keeps clogging this thing up. The hole, it won't come out of there. It clogs it up. So. And this is what's coming out of this sand here. That's pretty big stuff.